What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of Nerdy Sense Reacts. It's your boy Corey, getting off of work late once again, and I have something for you. I'm sorry I'm getting these reactions out late, guys, but truthfully, I commute an hour back and forth every day. I'm not off of work till about 6. So when these trailers drop, if I'm not off already, like on a weekend, I'm not going to be able to get these trailers out early. But I promise I'll do them as soon as I get home. So let's get into this Wonder Woman trailer. Gal Gadot, Chris Pine, 2017. Going to set the box office on fire. I'm confident of it. Let's hope so, because we need DC to get it right before Justice League, just to feel a little bit better.
I used to want to save the world.
Me too. And then a little thing called life hit.
This beautiful place.
I started adulting.
But the closer you get, the more you see the great darkness within.
Saw the plane going down. That was a nice shot. Oh, man. Oh, that's cold.
I learned this the hard way a long, long time ago. What is your mission?
To stop the war.
What war?
The war to end all wars.
We got that right now.
Than you can ever imagine. The war can be ours. Wherever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost. Be careful, Diana.
Who is this woman? She's my secretary, sir. She's a very good secretary.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
That's a badass shot. That lasso, I love the glow. Oh! Okay. All right.
How can a woman possibly fight in this?
Fight?
You can't fight.
These are principles, although I am not opposed to engaging in a bit of fisticuffs should the occasion arise.
Whatever. All right, so yeah, that was another Wonder Woman trailer. The more I see this, the more that I look at this, the more that I get excited about it. I was on board with Gal Gadot being cast as Diana. She's very pretty. A lot of people were kind of angry. It's like she doesn't look like Wonder Woman. But honestly, you know, as long as the casting is right along the lines, it doesn't take much of the imagination if you see him in the costume and and everything else. And of course they were putting her through all that training, and then they always make the costumes look nice and modern. And I'm pretty sure that she's reading up on Wonder Woman, doing her research, reading some comic books, reading some of the most popular stories. And she certainly, it doesn't seem lost on her what Wonder Woman just means in general. So I was completely on board with it. And the more that I see, the more footage that I see, the more of these trailers that I see, the more that I realize, like, DC did a good job, at least in casting. So now we have to see how the story plays out. That's going to be the most important. But I really don't see anything in these trailers that would make me doubt it. And you know, they're giving us just enough. They're not really you know, going overboard with the footage. They're not showing off key elements. That was their mistake in Batman v Superman. You know, there was no surprise element, no surprise factor, because we basically already knew what was going on. I thought that they were doing a little misdirection and there was going to be something big, you know, in the end of the movie, that, you know, like a bigger villain or a twist that we might not have seen coming. And even people started to call that Superman would die in Batman v Superman, you know, days before the movie came out. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. And then it happened, so how wrong was I? But, you know, DC, they got a lot of ground to make up. They got a lot of ground to cover. Their last few movies, especially after the Suicide Squad, people are really starting to lose, you know, a lot of faith in DC to crank out quality properties, and they need this more than ever. Tonight is Doctor Strange, which I'm going to see, and Marvel has really put together a string of great quality movies. I mean, the villains, they suck, but overall, it doesn't take away from the great storytelling, the humor, and the great characters that they've been able to put into these movies. And then they came out with Spider-Man, and they are just taking sniper shots at DC and hitting their target. So we will see, you know, how Wonder Woman does when it releases. From what I've seen, I have a very good feeling about it, but then I said that about Batman v Superman and the Suicide Squad, so, you know, remains to be seen. But if you like my reaction, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, Twitter, stay up to date on all the latest Nerdy Sense content. Doctor Strange review will be dropping later on. Keep your eyes on that, and I will be back very soon with more reactions. And NS Nation, stand up. Oh. Yep, that was Yondu. Oh, Nebula. Okay.
There are two types of beings in the universe.
Is that Drax?
And those who do not.
Those who don't dance?
Yes. I am a dancer, Gamora is not. You just need to find a woman who is pathetic. Like you. Thanks, buddy. Do you need a hug? No.
Bro hug.
Oh, I thought I said no. You're welcome.